hello, hello there. Let me fix my hair for you beautiful people. I'm not too sure about this.
Too sure about what?
My hair. I really need to do something different with my hair. It drives me crazy. I don't know why. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mom. Mom's here at the beginning. Mom, wait till you see this wreath when I'm done. Oh, my gosh. You're going to want one. And maybe I'll give you one because you're my mom. Holy man. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, we forgot to get the mirror, honey.
For what?
I see Jennifer and Tony and Gina and even you too, Sandy.
Something wrong with you.
Hi, Gina. I love your rose, Gina. It's so pretty. Hopefully you'll do a video on it. So I'm so excited to do this wreath tonight. Yes, I had to change it up. When I was scheduling, I don't know what I was thinking. When I was scheduling my events for every Tuesday, and it's like, y'all. I have to learn my y'all. Michelle. I love Michelle. Michelle, that is like so amazing what you did with that whole collage thing. I thank you so much. Like, it looks fantastic. And that you took the time to do that. I'll have to buy you dinner for sure. Like, we're talking steak and lobster dinner. No, I'm not going to cheap out on you, hon. But yes, thank you so much. If you guys seen Michelle, I think she's kind of a fan of Unique in the Creek, but she does some amazing stuff. And she's,
Speaking of amazing stuff.
oh, Patsy's on. Oh yes, she's amazing too. She's like the flower guru. Like, but anyways, Michelle did this collage of all the stuff that she's done, even the points. She did a poinsettia today. Like, I have the stuff to do a poinsettia, and I just haven't had time, but I don't need to because Michelle's poinsettia rocks. But anyways, thank you again, Michelle, for doing that. That's Monkey's Creations. You guys need to go over and follow her. She is just wreathing up a storm. And hopefully, hi, Kathy. Hopefully you guys all kind of read my post last night, because I was thinking about it. I was laying in bed that September's not far away, and craft show up the wazoo is going to be started. So you want to get some stock together by October, for sure, October, because I'm telling you, people, if you're thinking about starting a wreath business, or you're thinking about doing workshops, start now, especially the workshops. Get together some friends. If you're thinking of doing workshops for the fall Christmas season, which is huge moneymaker, I'm telling you, people, huge moneymaker. Start inviting some friends over and using them as guinea pigs to teach some workshops and see how it flows, see what problems you come into. That way, if you do a couple of them, and that's all you'll need to do is about 2 of them, and you'll be able to tell what problems arise and what you could do different to get your supplies ready and stuff like that. You can then start holding your wreath workshops, because they're so easy to do and people love it. I'm telling you, they love to do stuff with their hands, and they really, really love that I made that moment. So, even though they say they're not crafters or whatever, make them crafters. Show them the way. Show them the light. Show me the money. But anyways, really, really good. Yeah, so start thinking about what you're going to do for the fall. Because you can, if you're doing really well, like from, if you started making in March till now or whatever, I'm telling you, you will quadruple your money just from September, well, end of the September-ish to December. Huge money makers, okay? And I'm going to do my best to help you guys to make the most economical wreaths. I don't want to say cheap, but they're cheap. Most economical wreaths.
My bunco group is coming on and I'm processing.
Yes, use everybody. Use your neighbors.
You know what's scary? I know what bunco is.
What is a bunco?
It's a game.
Oh, a game. Start using guinea pigs with people, and especially people that you know, right? Because they'll really tell you. And you know, don't take any criticism or anything personally. Use it as a learning curve or a learning tool, because you know, you have to make mistakes to actually learn how to fix mistakes, right? So you want them to make as many mistakes as you can, so you're not so if you're teaching complete strangers, you'll know how to fix any problems that arise before you're teaching complete strangers and you look like a big butkus, you know. But anyways, tonight I'm going to do Priscilla Spider Bottom, but I have a pre-made one already that I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you how you would do Pearl. Hi, Pearl. How you would put on a normal physical sign onto the Unique in the Creek boards. It's really easy. So you don't always have to use Mod Podge signs on our boards, although it's really, you know, easy to do and cheaper. I think this was like, I want to say $7 or $8. So it's really cute, but $7 or $8. So you know, you have to tack that onto the price that you're going to sell your wreath for. I think I'd rather do $1 for a Mod Podge sign than $8 for a sign. You know, that's my own opinion, because you can get up there with pricing. What I'm going to show you tonight is this really cute hat and legs. I got these at the wreath shop, and I went on there today to check out the SKU number and everything, and they're all sold out. So I did put my email in to be notified when they do have it. But I did pop over to Craft Outlet, and Craft Outlet does have them in stock right now, but they're a few dollars more. So if you do want to get the set, which is really not bad, I think it's $13.99 on the wreath shop. So you get the legs, and it's got a cute skirt and everything, and this plush hat. You get these for $13.99, which is really pretty good. And by the time we put it on the board and everything, you know, you could get there up in price. When I do Priscilla Spider Bottom, I usually use just the Dollar Tree witch hats, and I just stuff them. So I'm calling this Priscilla Spider Bottom's Sunday Best outfit. And I'm going to then show you with the pre-made wreath that I did. I'll show you in a second. I don't want to give away my secret that I'm going to show you guys, but I'm going to show you guys how to add a frame or a sign just like this. Okay, so I'm so excited. This is going to be so cute.
I just can't hide it.
I just can't hide it. All right, so I'm going to.
Are you about to lose control?
Oh, will you stop?
And you think you like it?
I'm going to turn the camera on you. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys down to my workspace. I'm on my new tripod. It's pretty cool. So I got right over top. Now I like to video right over top because I assume you guys are here not to see my beautiful face, but to see how I'm doing stuff, right? So you want to see my hands. So I'm starting out with my character board. And of course, my norm is I wrote down all my stuff I'm going to be doing right on my frame. So I have where I'm going to attach the legs, how many pieces of mesh I'm going to be using. I've already put my hanging string in.
You gotta make sure you got your beer in the picture.
Oh, got my beer. My God, my beer always has beer. And I have a little few other things. I'm going to put some deco tubing in and stuff like that. So this frame I'm going to do is I'm going to do Priscilla's face on there. So if you've gotten the digital download, you get it printed on 11 by 17 paper. I just got it on, I think it's just 24 pound. You can go from 24 pound to 100 pound, whatever they have. The less pound, so like 24 pound, the cheaper the print is, okay? So if you were using the flower frame to do a character wreath, I would do 100 pounds so you don't see the holes through. But because I have the character frame, I'm just going to quickly Mod Podge her face onto our frame and let her dry while I show you guys how I'm going to cut my mesh. So this is just normal Mod Podge. You could use wallpaper adhesive. You can use outdoor Mod Podge, which I suggest. Outdoor Mod Podge, I think I said it before in another video, Facebook Live video. Outdoor Mod Podge is quite thick. So what I like to do is put it in a shallow container and add just a little bit of water, just a little bit, so it's spreadable at least. It doesn't do anything to the sealant of it, but you can spread it a little bit better. Okay, so when you're putting the face on, you want to make sure the hanging holes are right at the top, and these two holes that are between the hanging holes, that is the middle of your board. So I'm going to kind of line up her eyeballs with the middle of the board, and I'm just going to put it just like that. So that hole, oh, maybe over a little bit, just as long as the outside edge is pretty well. That looks pretty good. Okay, so, and then I'm going to have these, I actually have these on the website. They're a Mod Podge kit. It's the brayer, which you just roll this across. So it helps with flattening it out and adhering better, and with the air bubbles. Okay, so you can just bray this, and then you take this squeegee, and it's a really hard rubber, and you're going to start from the middle. Now, I like to put a little bit of Mod Podge just on the outside, and I'm going to spread it from the center to the outside. Now, I do this, ooh, I got a hair. I do this so that I get all the air bubbles out. Okay, and then you can go around and take your excess Mod Podge off.
Very scared to start.
Well, just
Hello.
watch me, Carrie. It's not hard, sweetie. Really isn't. Okay, so there we go. Now I did use indoor Mod Podge. I'm going to put a little bit on the outside here. I did use indoor Mod Podge, just the matte kind. So I will spray it with outdoor sealant, just because it is paper. And we want to make sure it doesn't fade, and if it got wet, it's not going to peel or anything else. So I just use like a Krylon indoor-outdoor spray. As long as it says outdoor and it's clear and it's not yellowing, then you're good. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside right now, and that's all you need to do to put your sign or your face or whatever you're using on your board. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside while it's drying, and I'm going to cut my mesh. So by the time I'm finished cutting my mesh, she will be dry.
Can I just say for a moment that anybody that's concerned about the panda from the other night, that the panda's doing better?
No, the panda had a lobotomy.
But it's quiet now, but the panda's doing better.
Oh, you stop.
There's
There's something wrong with you.
Something
wrong with you. Okay, so for Priscilla's spider bottom tonight, I'm going to be using a black and silver mesh, so just a 10-inch roll. We'll be using the whole roll, so you just need one roll. I'm also going to be using black feathers. Now, wait to see what I do with the black feathers. This is the easiest and cheapest way to accent a wreath and make it look like super, super cool. Okay, I'm in the feather mode these days. You guys probably seen my monster one yesterday and everything, because I went to my storage unit and got all my feather boas out. And I'm also going to use a little bit of the purple deco tubing, just in 4 spots. I'm just going to wire some in.
Are you going to add lights?
I'm going to add lights. And I'm also going to use, and I'm going to show you how to really simply wire in the legs and the hat. Now, using our board is super simple, especially for doing this. Okay, and then on this other frame that I've already pre-done, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. This I've done already with black and silver. And I put some green feathering in just to give it some bang. Now you could add ribbons, you can add whatever you want into your wreath. But this is a really, really simple way. One feather boa from the dollar store will do the whole wreath. And it really adds some nice dimension and fun to your wreath.
And Patsy, of course, the face can be painted on if you
Oh yeah, if you can paint, paint away. I can't paint whatsoever. I'm good at doing digital imaging, but I can't paint. So yeah, if you want to paint it right on the frame, be my guest.
Be my guest.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But you could even do like stenciling or whatever on the frame. Okay, to start, I got Dave to cut me. This is 16-inch, just piece of cardboard. What I'm going to need for this, Priscilla, is I'm going to need 16 16-inch pieces of this black and silver. And you can use whatever color you want. I would have liked to use the black and purple, but it was all out of stock, so we'll use black and silver. And I'm also going to need 8 pieces of black and silver, and the 8 pieces will be just for a filler. Now you don't need to use your wood burner. You will not see any of the edges, so don't worry about fraying, okay? But if you do have electric scissors like me, and I know a lot of you have them, which is great, and I hope you're loving them, what I'm going to do is I have my 16-inch board.
Yes, Kim, we use zip ties for all the...
Yeah, I use zip ties for everything, Kim. You can use pipe cleaners or chenille stems or whatever they're called if you'd like. I just find zip ties much easier. I know they're getting pretty scarce. I guess Amazon sold out or whatever. I'm still trying to source some more different outlets for them. I get mine at Uline, but Uline, you have to purchase, you know, I think a minimum of like $300 or something like that, something ridiculous. So I'm going to try. I know they have some at Home Depot. As long as they're like 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. And the main thing is they have to be like an 18-pound. What that means, it's a very, it doesn't hold a lot for strength-wise, but the head of the zip tie is a lot smaller. So that is a big thing. So here's a thicker one. So you guys can see it's the same size, like in length. The width of it is a lot stronger. So this would probably hold, say, 100 pounds of whatever you're using. But the heads are a lot different. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of... So this is a lot bigger than this one is. We don't want the big one. We want the little ones. We don't need heavy duty because we're just zip tying in deco mesh. So you don't need anything that's really strong. I do have black zip ties. I was going to use it for the wreath, but you know what? You don't see the zip ties whatsoever. So there's no sense of me using them. And they are a little bit bigger with the head. So I'd rather use the smaller ones. So I'm just going to use these clear ones. But anyways, back to the mesh. I need to have 16 pieces of this. So we got one piece. I'm going to flip it over. I should have had my mesh roller from Stephanie. Darn. So that's 2. Now I'm just going to keep folding it over on itself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now you may not want to do all 16 pieces all the same time if you're using just normal scissors or a rotary cutter. Stop it. Don't make fun of me. But I have my handy dandy electric scissors, so I can cut all this with no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off the roll. Sorry if I scared anybody. I know I scare people with my electric scissors. And now I'm going to go up the side that's folded. So I kind of press down so it's got a space so I'm not hitting the cardboard. And then I'm just going to go up the side. You guys are jealous, aren't you? Look at that.
Oh, they're jealous.
They're jealous.
I think most of them have bought them.
Yeah, probably. I think Amazon's actually sold out. You're welcome, Amazon. And now I'm going to do the other side. Now, wasn't that easier than a wood burner? So I have my 16 pieces already done now. Voila. So I'm just going to put that to the side. And now I need eight 8-inch pieces. I don't have an 8-inch. It's upside down. I don't have an 8-inch piece of cardboard. I guess I could fold that cardboard in half. But I'm just going to use my ruler, and I just need 8. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now this doesn't have to be precise. This is just going to be a filler. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, somebody didn't see the scissors. Oh, sorry.
8. Somebody didn't what?
See the scissors before.
No, really? Yeah, I love my scissors. So I have 8 pieces. Now, you could even go maybe 9 inches if you wanted. Like I said, it's a filler, but you still have a little bit extra on the roll. So it really doesn't, the wreath doesn't use a complete full roll. You can, like I said, change it to 9 inches. That way you're using all your mesh. What's wrong with the camera? So you see my fat legs? There. Is that better?
How long does it take to charge the scissors?
Oh my gosh. Couple hours. And they stay charged for weeks. Like literally. I put them on the charger this morning and I can't even remember the last time I charged them. Now, if you want to use normal scissors, which most people have, you just go up this crease and you can cut. It's a little bit harder. Yeah, I don't like that. Get electric scissors. There we go. All right, so there's my 8-inch pieces. And this, I only have a little bit left, but I never throw anything away because I could use it for, who knows, something. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Priscilla, which she is pretty much all dry. I'll wave it up and down.
The mesh doesn't dull the blade.
No, the mesh doesn't dull the blade at all. I've had these electric scissors, no word of a lie, for about 2 years now. I have never changed the blade. Now you can buy new blades because these slip off, and I think they do come with 2 blades. So I have another like set of another blade floating around, but I don't even know where it is. But I've never ever had to change it. There, and that's it. Okay, so I am going to be adding lights to my wreath. So I am going to show you how I add lights to our Unique in the Creek frame, which is very, very easy.
So 1 roll of deco mesh from your site does 1 whole wreath.
Yes, so you just need 1 10-inch roll of deco mesh. So it doesn't matter what color you want to do it. So I got these lights, and I'm going to try and score more. They're not out yet, but these lights are timered, which are amazing, especially for a wreath, because let's face it, who wants to really remember to go turn their wreath off? So these come on, so I can program it. As soon as you put the batteries in, that's when your start time is. So if I put these batteries in and turned it on at 6 o'clock, they'll stay on for 6 hours, and then they'll turn themselves off for 18. So it'll again come back on at 6 p.m. So that's what's so cool about these. So they'll come on at 6, turn themselves off at midnight, and come back on the next day at 6 o'clock. So you want to undo it and put batteries in to make sure they work, okay? That's crucial. You don't want to be putting your lights in and get them all zipped in and to find out they don't work, and you have to take them all out and take your mesh and everything out. So do yourself a favor and